Hey everyone, my name's Karma, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight into what I believe is the best CT main weapon that you can use in the game in terms of an assault rifle, and that's the AUG, the gun that I have right here. Now, a lot of newer players might not actually know some of the things about the AUG and why it's particularly actually quite a good gun and a very good alternative to the M4A4, but even some experienced players don't get why some players are starting to pick it up, like SHROUD. So I just want to explain some of the differences to you and why it's actually a better gun than, say, the M4A4. So this isn't really an advantage, but I guess it's something to keep in mind. So if we go to the buy menu, you can see that the M4A4 is $3,100, which is a pretty decent price. It's still more expensive than the AK-47, but only $200 more, you can get the AUG, and we're going to discuss some of the advantages that it has over um, the actual M4A4 and why you should pick it. So as you can see, it only costs about a flashbang more, and you're going to see the advantage that you get. So the first advantage is, as you can see, we have a terrorist here. I just teleported him to my location, and you can see in console that we have MP_free armor on. So he does indeed have head armor on. So we're going to teleport him back, and as you can see, there's only one bot. I'm not doing any trickery here. And you can one-tap headshot them in close range, which is something that the M4A4 currently does not have. So if we get an M4A4 out, as you can see, we have to do a 2-tap headshot, and we'll do it for the silenced version too. Get up right in his face. So that's the first advantage that the AUG has, is that it can one-tap headshot in close range. Of course, the range at which you can do it varies. You should be able to one-tap from around this distance, which is still a decent distance, but of course, if we can't do it with the M4A4 up close, you're not going to be able to do it at long range. Now, the other perk is long range. Of course, this weapon is a scoped weapon, which means that it gives you a small amount of zoom when you're firing. Which is a pretty good benefit, particularly when you're going for super long range shots. So I'm going to spawn a bot here, and I'm going to go all the way to pit and just peek out. And as you can see, it gets pretty hard to see that terrorist at long range. I mean, we can make him out, but to particularly, pick a distinct feature from him, even at 1080p, is still quite hard. So when you zoom in, it is a little bit easier. I can make out his head at this distance, and we could shoot it. Now, speaking of shooting people in the head. Not only does this have really good damage at close range, you have first bullet accuracy when you're scoped in that is pretty much at 99 or 100%. So if I shoot here, I hit him in the head, as you can see. So if I shoot him in something like the leg, he'll die instantly. And that's the really good thing about the AUG, is that you get that one bullet headshot accuracy that you normally wouldn't get. So for instance, let's try and do this with the M4 and see, how hard it is to hit someone. So we're gonna, be at the exact same sort of range. We're aiming at his head, and I'm gonna pick up an M4A4. I haven't moved my mouse, and we eventually got it, but it took us about 3 shots. Whereas with the AUG, you're gonna see that it was a lot easier. Now, not only do you get better bullet accuracy on the first bullet, but when you're actually zoomed in, you get a tighter spreads when you're spraying. So for instance, if I try and spray from long range, I can't really spray with this gun because I kind of suck with it. But when you're actually shooting at close or at long range with it scoped in, you get tighter spread accuracy. So the best way that I can explain it is if I disabled all the bullet inaccuracy and showed you the pattern. But you could look up something like 3 clicks Philip and have a look at what he's seen with the bullet accuracy of the AUG. But essentially, yeah, you get tighter spread, which is also a pretty good advantage. Now, the other thing that makes it a pretty good weapon is the fact that you have, well, when P-Winnie leaves my screen, you get 30 bullets in a mag and 90 in the reserve ammo. So you're not making any compromises when you're picking up this gun at all in terms of ammo, and it has the exact same fire rate as the M4A4 does. So in terms of spraying, it's actually the perfect weapon. I'm not sure if it has a different fire rate when you're shooting scoped in, but I don't think it does. So this gun particularly is a very good alternative to the M4A4, and for $200 more, you're getting pretty much a lot of advantages, and the only disadvantage you're having is paying a little bit more and not having the ability to put a silencer on it like you would with the M4A1S. But of course, with the M4A1S, you're making um, an ammo compromise in the sense that you're not getting as much reserve and ammo in the magazine. So yeah, this is actually something that's pretty awesome, and not a lot of people are using it, but I saw Shroud using it today, and I just wanted to kind of enlighten people as to why you should pick the AUG. It's a very good weapon, and you know, if you set up in spots and at angles, which you should be doing as a CT, you can greatly benefit from the scope and the first bullet accuracy that you get with it, as well as the tighter spraying spread. The other thing is it has a very similar spray pattern to the AK. I haven't quite worked it out, and I probably never will because I rarely use this gun myself, but you know, it is pretty similar to the AK, and you should be able to sort of be able to learn the pattern if you do transition to this gun. So thanks for watching, guys. I guess you could call this a tip video or tutorial video, but I don't really think it's either of those. But if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.